we've hinted to it a couple times throughout the show, but a massive upset in the Division I Northwest 2 district last night. Number 12 Northview pulling out the overtime win over number 1 seed Findlay, just their third loss of the season. 50-48, the win in overtime. Drew Barneski was massive for Northview. Coach McDonald led team, 22 points for him in the win. A couple big free throws late that gave them the lead they were to hold on. And then you've got Eckelmeyer blocking Cordonier on the game-tying bucket at the end of regulation. They lost to Findlay twice in the regular season by a combined 48 points. So the mental fortitude we just talked about for the Catholic League teams, right? Be able to turn this thing around and say, not again. All right, this is a completely different game. We are playing as a completely different team. Northview, a massive, massive, massive upset last night. And then you've got St. John's. They're the number 6 seed. They beat Southview last night, 53-37, behind a valiant effort from 𝗦𝗶𝗶𝗵𝘁𝗀, who tried to will his team to where they could get to. Not enough. He had 29 of their 37 for Southview. Jalen Murphy, 10 points and 11 boards. 𝗦𝗫𝐶𝗿𝘁 𝗡𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘵, 19 points for St. John's last night. So we get another Northwest Ohio battle here in the district final between Northview and St. John's. Mike?
Yeah, you look at Northview and you just look at their run. You know, one thing you know is don't play them in overtime.
You don't want the cardiac cats.
You get them in overtime, they find a way to get it done. You know, and one thing that made me look at them is, like you said, when they end up beating Southview. You know, that was...
It's a momentum shift, right? A confidence boost.
Confidence boost. And then when they played St. Francis, I thought they had extra motivation because of the brothers from Northview.
Hortons, yeah.
And, Hortons transferred over there. And it's like, okay, we came to play this game because it's personal. You know, and like Justin said, you have to play the game with a sense of purpose. And if you don't, then you can get lost. You know, and I think that's what we saw with Findlay as we continue on through Northview's journey is they came to that game like, you know what, we beat this team. We're going to blow them out. This is a 12 seed. This is a routine basketball. We're looking forward to St. John's. And I think they got caught slipping. You know, although I never question officiating, but, you know, sometimes it's tick or tack when you go that way, and it's basketball. You live with it. You deal with it. You just make your shots, and you take care of your game. But for Findlay, you know, I was surprised, you know, that they let Northview get in the rhythm that they wanted to, but you call it coaching, and that's what Justin is saying earlier.
Yes, coaching matters.
Coach McDonald really did an excellent job of just keeping this team in check. They didn't get the shots that they usually get. They didn't have the looks. They didn't have those 50-50 balls going their way. Northview was playing with energy and hustle and effort, and that's why they came out on top. Now, when you look at St. John's, the task gets a little bit tougher and it get a little bit stronger, in my opinion. I think St. John's is probably the most well-rounded team in this area. Yeah. They've played some of the best competition. And I paid attention to this team closely, and I think they can make a run like they did last year. But for Northview, they're going to have to continue to have the success and luck. And I would call it luck is because you work hard and you earned it. They're going to have to continue to have that as they go forward versus St. John's.
Yeah, with Northview, two things stand out to me. Coach Jeremy McDonald texted me the other night, and he told me that their goals against Findlay limit Javante Hill and Will Cordonier to 32 to 35 points. They combined for 26. Check. And then rebound. Be aggressive on the glass. Prevent Findlay from getting second chance points. Check. The fact that they were blown out twice in the regular season and then still found a way to win in overtime. I mean, just a tremendous, tremendous job. They didn't win a single game in the Buckeye division.
Right. I was going to say that.
And they still got the job done, and now they're in the district final against St. John's. And St. John's, we talk about balance. I mean, they have a bunch of guys up and down the roster. They got a freshman, Ethan Green, I believe his name is. Has done a great job in the sense of so many guys can score from the inside and the outside. And 𝗦𝗶𝗶𝗵𝘁𝗆 has been tremendous, but I think it bit him in the back in the sense that they've relied upon him so much singularly throughout the entire year. And he was the only player to score beyond the first quarter for Southview.
Yeah.
Only one to score beyond the first quarter for Southview. Think about that. You know, the balance just doesn't exist, and then it just makes it so much easier for an opponent defensively to say, okay, let's if you want to get your points, fine.
He's going to get his, right. But
and they had a sizable lead.
Going to keep growing.
St. John's really spread the court out. They were running their offense from nearly midcourt and just slash into the basket, maximizing clock and possession time. So St. John's has been there, done that. They went to the state Final Four. They got a shot, knock off Northview, go to the regionals again.